Alan Molly, ever the consummate salesman, but there is a New York auto show going on right now. Everyone is talking about the Car of the Year award. We've heard that one car was in the running, was the new Toyota Prius, despite all the negative news coming out of the company. Let's find out what the judges went for. Auto analyst Lauren Fix joins me now from outside the New York Auto Show. So, Lauren, who got the top nod?
Well, the top notch, it was a very tough contest. Believe it or not, it was a VW Polo, which is a world-class car. And VW Group is the second largest manufacturer in the world, and they have really stepped up their game. They want to be #1.
Lauren, I'm having some trouble hearing you. I'm not sure if our viewers are, so I'm going to forge along in the hopes that they can hear you. And I apologize if I'm crossing over a little bit. Want to ask you about Toyota. We heard, we all are well aware of the issues they had. A lot of people thought it was going to really damage their reputation for good. What are you seeing in the cars that they have out there, and are their customers coming back because of some of the incentives?
Well, I don't think that Toyota is going to have permanent damage. What I think you're seeing is large incentives which are causing consumers to say, now is a great idea to buy a Toyota because they're a little bit more negotiable on their prices. That's the one thing. And the second thing is they've got new product. They've got the Sienna coming out. They're coming out with all new technology. They're really trying to step up their game and bring back some of their customers. Some they won't get back. Some they're actually going to draw in some new people because of the price.
Right, and as we know, U.S. consumers very sensitive to price as they still struggle with their own finances. We see everyone sort of coming forward with incentives. How are Ford and GM positioned as far as you're concerned? We just had Alan Mulally, the CEO, really talking up their cars. Ford does seem to be doing well and gaining some market share.
Ford has gained huge market share. This has been a boom for them, not just because of what's going on in pricing in Toyota, but because they didn't take government money, so the consumer has a good view of Ford. They've got the Ford Fiesta coming out. The Taurus has done very well for Ford. They've got the new Mustang coming out, both in a V6 and a V8 that gets good fuel economy and performance, which American drivers do want. And then, of course, they've got the new, the MKZ just got launched yesterday, which is a luxury hybrid that's going to get 41 miles to the gallon. So that's something that consumers want. Ford is taking huge market share, and I think now is a really good growth period for them, and Alan Mulally is the reason for that.
Yeah, it has been pretty impressive. Lauren, what about Chrysler? I find myself not even asking about them, and that worries me. I mean, where do they fall in all this? They seem to be the weakest link. What is their lineup looking like, and how do consumers feel about them?
Well, I kind of agree with you on the weakest link. I'm sort of neutral on making a decision on their future because we've taken a U.S. car manufacturer and gifted it to the Italians. Marcioni has bringing in the Fiat 500. We've seen the Fiat 500 at the LA Auto Show, the Detroit Auto Show, now New York. No pricing, no guaranteed availability, just two small cars, the same two small cars. We know they're bringing in Lancia. They have brought in the Town and Country minivan, and it does have a lot of safety features. They're pushing safety and that we're the original minivan people. But still, their sales are a little off. I think that maybe Toyota's woes have helped Chrysler a little bit. But in the big picture, they got to bring product to market, and I'm not seeing product coming out quickly. And I'm very concerned because are Americans willing to buy Fiats and Lancias? And that we don't know yet, and that is for us to find out in the near future.
Yeah, and that's a good point because it seems like in this vacuum, other people are stepping up and they have a lot of new cars out there. So a hard time to sort of ask customers to sit back and wait. Lauren, thanks so much. Enjoy the show. We appreciate your insight.